Hey everyone, it's Amanda. Welcome back. I thought I would share a video, my 5 best tips for getting started on your own weight loss journey. I also just had a little update that I wanted to throw in here at the beginning. So today I weighed in at 159.0 pounds, and that's a new weight decade for me. So I'm celebrating that a little bit. That's also 125 pounds lost since mid-December 2019. So just thought I'd share that little update, and we'll move on to my 5 best tips. Now first off, I'll say that I don't think these are groundbreaking by any means, but this is what worked for me and I hope it helps you. So number 1, I would say find something that is sustainable. Noom worked for me because it didn't eliminate any food groups or anything like that. It very much promotes finding a sustainable lifestyle that you can do long term, and that means including things that you really love. If you're trying a diet that eliminates things that you love, you're most likely going to feel deprived and you're probably not going to be successful, at least in my opinion. I've tried crash diets in the past. I was kind of the queen of crash diets, start and fail. Ultimately, you really need to find something that you're going to be able to stick to. Otherwise, it's just not going to work. Number 2, I would say don't try to change everything about yourself overnight. When I started, I just made small changes. I didn't, wake up one day and start working out 4 days a week and just eat chicken salads every day. I, made small adjustments to my diet. I focused on tracking food and trying to build a healthier relationship with food. The articles in Noom kind of helped with that. If you go from a lifestyle that's sedentary, where you never work out, and a diet where you're eating fast food every day, you're not going to be able to successfully change those habits overnight. It just doesn't work that way. You need to spend time building them. So I would say make small goals, focus on one thing at a time, and then move on from there. Slowly add on to your new habits, and eventually they'll all become your new habits, and then you'll have a healthier lifestyle. At least that's what my experience was. Number 3, use a food scale. I use a food scale for pretty much all my produce, pretty much everything that can be weighed. I try to weigh it for accuracy. It's so easy to overestimate your calories by just eyeballing things, or just saying, a handful of this, a handful of that, or even saying, like 5 strawberries, and then weighing that as 5 strawberries in your app. Strawberries aren't all the same size, so you're going to get different calories if you do it weight versus just how many strawberries you're eating. So this is the one that I use. Hopefully it's focusing here. It's nothing expensive or anything, but it definitely has helped me make sure that I'm accurately calculating calories. It kind of seems annoying to start out with, I guess, but in my experience, it didn't really take that long to just get the measurement and move on. So I would definitely recommend getting a food scale. Number 4, use an app to track calories. Obviously, I've talked about my experience in using Noom. So for about the first 6 months, I used Noom to track my calories pretty much exclusively. It allowed me to kind of learn their food color system. And obviously, a lot of Noom users know that the database isn't always accurate, especially when it comes to calories and generating the color for that food. So I kind of, after about 6 months, I started tracking on MyFitnessPal. That's about also the same time that I started adding daily, or not daily exercise, but exercise in general. And I really like being able to see the macros and stuff on MyFitnessPal versus Noom. And also I just found that the database was more accurate in general on MyFitnessPal. So that's what I use now, but I would definitely say just install an app on your phone that you like and track on there, because it's pretty much the most convenient way to track as you go. My last tip is to have a support system. I'm lucky in the fact that my husband was very supportive. He did not do Noom with me, and he wasn't losing weight along with me this past year or so, but he was very supportive, and he helped, make sure that food was prepared for me. Also, a little tidbit about me, I'm a night shift nurse, and so he was just always helpful in making sure that I had my lunch ready and packed and ready to go. And I know not everyone has that kind of support. And if you don't, I would definitely find an online community as well. I belong to a couple Facebook groups specifically for Noom, and that really helped me, especially in the beginning, to get the support and encouragement for everyone else. As long as give some encouragement to other people, it was really motivating to log in every day and see the Noom stories and Noom topics every day on my feed. Eventually, I kind of created my own support group on Facebook, one where I'm trying to make it more, how do I put this, more engaged with daily discussion posts and weekly challenges. I'm also trying to integrate like a Discord group for like live chatting and stuff like that. I just felt like that was a need in that community to kind of help support each other a little bit more. So I'll kind of link my Facebook group in the description as well, so that if you're interested in checking that out, you can. But that's about all I have to cover in this video, so I hope it was helpful. I know it's nothing groundbreaking or anything, but those are just the things that worked for me, and I'll see you guys next time.